least. Just a
I
second.
can't draw hands.
Let me
Oh
guess.
my god.
This is gonna. This better not pop up on Fan and Frenzy. Oh no, we're good. All right. This is FNGR. We are joined by. Well, let's make sure. Yeah, we are joined by Coyote Lovely.
What's up?
Hi. Oh, AZ just popped in. We better. We're streaming, Elf. So you better
Yeah,
mute
I
there.
saw the notification.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay, so yeah, the mute just killed. Whenever you turn off the Harrier Gen engine, buttons and is well. Oh, I guess Sam left. Okay, well, who the hell is that in the middle? Or is that just the room thing? I guess it's just the room thing. Okay.
No, it's Mao.
Oh,
Yeah,
hi.
it's me.
Yeah.
I'm a Furby.
Yes, Mal is the bearer of today's feast. We will be talking about none other than Monkey Jones. And this isn't in any way, shape, or form Anthony Aguilar being a petty... Okay, it totally is. It is totally Anthony Aguilar because a lifetime ago, our dear beloved Monkey Jones blew me off for a podcast, and I'm just going to be a cunt now. Because Pepperidge Farm remembers. They remember a simpler time in the world.
I have wind tunnels again.
No, it's good now. Hi, Shiakami. What's up? Yeah, Cynthia.
That sloppy
and who-
cunt.
What? Who? What? Who?
Oh, I was talking about you, like, cause I just. Sorry.
What did it, oh yeah, no. But you were saying that you had an update about Asperger, who happens to be one of Monkey Jones's friends who went to jail, I do believe.
I didn't. I really didn't have an update. I was just kind of recapping what had happened with Asperger.
Well, here's the
'cause-
funny thing about that. I know Sheldon gave me a link to a video a lifetime ago, but that was when Monkey Jones had a channel to watch said video on. So yes, by all means, take it away.
All right. Apparently, around I want to say July, August, Mumkey uploaded a video where he had stated that there was a situation with Asperger and why he was in prison, which is that Asperger had evidently been physically abusing his Asperger's girlfriend. They were apparently good friends, Asperger's girlfriend and Mumkey, and a situation sort of devolved from there. And I think there was a falling out. I don't have all the details. There's probably a re-upload somewhere here on YouTube. I mean, a lot of his videos have been re-uploaded since. But I thought that was a little bit, given what we're going to be talking about, what you brought up earlier. I thought that was a little bit funny, given like just in a very dark, morbid way.
Okay,
you know?
no, I don't know if I heard this, or if you wanted to walk it back. I'll say I will assume and give you the benefit of the doubt that I misheard. That you're like, oh, that's. I thought I heard somebody say that's kind of like the Monkey Jones situation. And I was like, no. I'm going to assume no one's going to cop to that. So the Monkey Jones situation is he cheated on his wife with a girl who would later go on to be a groomer, who was, in her words, which is on tape, which is over on this. It's in the description here. The name of the video is called "Down the Rabbit Hole with Monkey Jones" by Mr. Meatman, where they literally have her, I believe, confessing to pursuing a child or a kid when they were 14 into where he was 15 when she was Molly. What age did you say she was?
She's like around 20, I believe.
Okay, and now it's always a fun one when someone's doing like a gotcha video and they're like, oh, they're a furry, but that's no big deal. And I'm like, oh, trolls don't leave that on the floor unless they've got something really good. Yeah, if you're one of those people that's like dying and itching to find any kind of correlation or causation between this, that, and the other, between someone being a pedophile and drawing cub art, she's both of those things allegedly. The girl that Mumkey left his, or at least fooled around with this girl behind his wife's back, according to said video. I gotta give Mr. Meatman here credit because I'm gonna read off the description here. This is a story about Monkey Jones. He's a guy. He did bad things, allegedly. Some of these things, bad things with Louie the kitty, allegedly. Those bad Monkey Jones things resulted in an ending the marriage of Alter Heidi. Wait, wrong guy. Oh, well, got that. Of those who weren't even of all bad things, he did a lot more, allegedly-ish. This is practically begging to be on a drama channel now. You're somewhat familiar with Mr. Meatman, Mal. I haven't spent the time to. Is he a drama channel, or is it more just a meme? Or do you consider...
It's more or less. I haven't gone through most of it, but it's more or less just like general content, like belt random stuff mostly.
Nice.
By the looks of it, yeah.
All right. I'm just trying to get my way over on my second computer so I can keep an eye on the fucking chat in case anybody asks any questions or does anything else. I guess we could take a listen to the video. Share screens. Bunk.
I'll be keeping my eye on the chat for you, so...
No, I got it too. It's always good to see Shiokami. Mikasa, Sukasa. That's how I pay people back after I fuck up horrendously, horribly bad. Properties. Let's go back to Firefox. Oh, what the fuck? Why are you fighting me, you retarded knob? Properties. One more time.
Wait, hold on. Is that Caro the Wolf's Instagram?
Yeah. Dude, we didn't find anything new in there. I guess we could pull it up now if you really insist.
I didn't know there was a new one.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Yeah. I was like
What?
going, I sure hope. Oh, I'd like to explain right now, since everyone sees the keep cucking thing up there. Bernie Inspector gave me that link. There's a song out there. It's a country singer. It's a really obnoxious as shit song. Since we're all looking at my bookmarks, it sure is good that it doesn't go all the way down. But yes, there is a Kiro the Wolf Instagram. Fantastic.
Why? Why did he come back?
There was a really funny post there where he basically, like, it was a picture of a stuffed dog's butt facing the camera with no context or caption.
Well, hold it. Is everything on that Instagram work safe?
I'll
before,
look.
Yeah, before.
Yeah, I follow that Instagram. Everything's safe for work on there.
Okay, so
I'll look just in case.
Alright, so
When's the
There's
last time you
only
looked?
like one or two like lewd furry fan arts posted, and I'm pretty sure it's censored.
He still has fans.
Don't trust. Pretty sure. I'm just gonna.
Oh,
Kiro the
click
Wolf.
the wrong one. Show all bookmarks.
What is his
that
new?
really him, or is it like a troll?
No, it is him.
Is it Kiro the Wolf or? Yeah, I think so.
Here we go.
Yeah, no, there's some.
All right, so we are sidetracking our own thing because Lord knows everyone we can't get enough of our darling. I can't even think of any of the shit talk about this guy anymore. So we will go down.
Oh, that's a beautiful picture.
Guys, he has another Instagram I just found.
Kiro underscore the underscore wolf.
Oh
No, he has another one.
That reminds me. You remember the name of his feral zoophile account, right?
Yes.
What's it called?
Let me go back in my private messages with Penis Bus Lesbian and look.
Yeah, he had a name. Yeah. He had a, I forget the name when he was asked, are you and what's the name going to Lapoffle? And, yeah, if we could look that up on Instagram, which I probably will not be doing on stream.
I can look it up for you and tell you.
Yami the Wolf, that's it. Because I remember.
No, that was not it.
Yeah, I could swear.
I'm just glad I got to hear the name Penis Bus Lesbian again.
Yes, indeed. Oh, hi,
It
Rocky.
was not Yami the Wolf. Yami the Wolf was not his Susadis account. That was just a separate persona. I have to find the actual name.
Are we sure? Okay, hold it. There's
A fucking picture.
Yeah, no, hold it before I keep going down. Are we positive that it is completely safe to go here?
Yeah, no, it's.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
just
God, why
checked
did
there.
he
It's
come
perfectly
back?
safe.
All right, so that butt picture
The most there is there's a picture of a furry's ass.
Okay, we're gonna risk it.
Still rather not say that.
Oh, he
Yeah.
did get rid of the. Oh, there it is. There the your meme.
Yeah, that's the thing I was talking about. He literally basically just admitted to what he likes doing to dogs.
Well, it's in the description, right?
I'll be back.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll.
Okay,
we'll go
it
here.
was the dog
Wait,
man.
40
Anthony.
fucking people like that.
No,
Yeah.
guys, it was called the Dogman 2 on Instagram.
All right, so anyways, I think we've gone here and derailed the entire Monkey Jones thing. I've lost all.
I appreciate that.
I have lost
Thank
all
you.
time of track and space, and my brain is fucked off into the ether now. So now we're
I'm
gonna...
sorry about that, but thank you for indulging me.
Yeah, no, I don't feel embarrassed that I had that. I haven't done anything with it, but there isn't anything to do with it. That's, yeah, if anyone's like, Anthony, how come you haven't done another video about Kill the Wolf? Because him doing an edgy joke about him nailing his dog, which is thoroughly disgusting. I got nothing else. That's
Yeah, he's kind of fucked off into the ether. We don't know anything of what he's doing.
Oh
If
yeah,
he's
and you know what? I would probably drop whatever the fuck I was doing to slap the shit out of Kiro. I am there. I am going to be his friend to the end, his forever friend, even if you will. But that's we're neither here nor there. I feel like I'm not sure what was the last point we had on Mumkey Jones. Or should I just play a little bit to?
You said something. Yeah, you said you were gonna play a little bit of the video.
Okay, now am I screen sharing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it that?
I'm pretty sure he doxed his last name,
He
didn't
fucking did he dox his own last name?
he? Yeah, didn't he name one of his characters of the?
He named it Jimmy, and Jimmy's based off James.
They exchanged contact details, and they kept in.
Now for context, right now, the channel is Mr. Meatman. Mr. Meatman, there it is, and the guy there in the shades. I believe that's Mumkey Jones. Am I correct, Mal? Anybody? They're going to tell me if that's Mal or the 15-year-old. Monkey of the Mountain.
I'm looking at that guy, and that could be a lot of people looking at it. Like, because like that angle plus like the fact that his hair is the way it is, like he looks very, very just. I can't tell for sure.
All right,
if that's
so
Monkey
you've
or
heard
not.
it here first. Here, Limbo. We're all confused by white people. They all look too much alike. Got it. So
I don't know
Yeah,
who
I mean,
the girl is.
white
we're all
people, man.
beautiful.
You can't tell them apart.
Yeah, I don't know who the girl is. I
that
don't
is
think
that I do believe that is the groomer, if you will. I do believe so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
now-
gonna say she just definitely not look 15.
Yes. Don't just everyone knows. Just avoid blue hair, ladies and gentlemen. It's the way to go.
Touch that week.
Just
Yeah.
avoid the
They didn't
blue
have sex,
hair.
though, during
Yeah.
that weekend. But a week.
What, do you have blue hair, Elf? I'm pretty sure you have blonde hair or brown
No,
hair.
isn't your hair green?
If a woman has blue hair or shaved hair,
All right, you know what?
then you drop that shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I was doing a bad joke there. I wasn't saying everyone with blue hair was a pedophile.
Later, in February, he comes back to New York. They buy a hotel room, he does acid with her, and they have sex.
He does know about the Jackie situation. Like, he knows he's making jokes about it, because when we're in the hotel room together, he was like, oh, I'm gonna make Asperger look like a joke. I'm gonna make you Jackie. And I was like, shut the fuck up.
They also watch The Never-Ending Story.
I've watched The Never-Ending Story with buttons. Maybe that's a horrible fucking sign of things to come.
the fuck is
Excuse me.
It's a joke. It's a joke, buttons. Jesus Christ.
I'll say,
You're
you're digging
offending
a
your
hole,
people.
Anthony.
Yeah,
You're digging
you
a
are.
hole.
You're really offending your people tonight, dude.
What? It was a joke that... Okay, fine. No, we totally never
Nobody
watched
got it, but it was a joke.
Yeah, we watched
Upon
it. I'm not
leaving,
ashamed
as
of it. It was a good movie. It's just a movie.
Yes.
Token of his affection, Tyler gave Lou a little momentum. A shirt he'd worn in this video. ABR, fuck women.
He got me the necklace to, like, propose to me, saying, you're my girlfriend now.
Propose to be your girlfriend. What the fuck are you on?
I think
Is
she
he,
meant
like,
to
in middle
say
school or something? What
propose.
is this shit?
Yeah, I think she meant to say propose to be like her boyfriend, and I think like meant to ask her to be the girlfriend or
Well, but
something.
no,
like
no,
I think she got her thoughts.
She knew that there was a... Is Monkey married or was married or what? Because I heard separation. I
have no.
Maul, are you there still? Did he bitch
He's
out?
on mute.
No, Mal's still
Who?
here.
Yeah, well,
He's
Maul.
on mute.
Yeah, Maul.
Oh,
was,
yes, sorry, I'm back.
Was
Had-
Mr. Yeah, fantastic. Good timing. Was Maul Buttons getting offended over literally nothing again? Thank you, Steppius. But anyways,
You didn't have to read that out loud.
I wasn't thinking. I'm drinking, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, I could start doing kratom. Maul, is Mumkey Jones married or was married?
No, he was dating the girlfriend he cheated on.
Okay, so let's.
They just lived together, yeah.
So yeah, this was the mistress getting excited about being proposed to. I guess as being girlfriend number 2. So yeah, I'm laughing at that. Funny me.
Yeah,
He
Monkey.
bought you. What?
That was like his proposal, that I was his girlfriend and I was his.
What the fuck?
It wasn't a bribe, it wasn't anything. I didn't sleep with him for money.
Yeah.
It was, I love you, this is for you, you're mine.
They would only meet twice more physically, 3 times in total, but maintain their relationship through Snapchat.
I do love this original OC, by the way.
Yeah.
He loves her. He gave her nicknames. He gave her cute little things to call her.
Why did you sleep with him? Was it like just because he was like I guess he was grooming.
Was it because he was pathetic?
No, it's I thought he loved me, like with what he was saying. Like I really thought he loved me. That's why all this like hurts me, is because I think everyone probably thinks like, oh, she wanted to sleep with Mumkey. It's like I never even, our entire relationship, I've never called him that once. I always call him Tyler or some other weird pet name I personified him as.
Hold on,
Daddy.
Hey, look. Wait, what did you say there?
I said daddy.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. You keep your weird fetishes to yourself.
I had to.
That was no, that was a wink to the audience, just to make sure everybody's paying attention.
Alright. I don't like. If you don't want to talk about it, it's fine. But what kind of fucking kinks like was he having? Like calling you master?
Okay, that started.
Is that Digi?
No, that's not
No.
Digi.
Yes, that sounds like Digi.
No.
No, that's
I
Mr.
think-
Meatman. He
Oh,
has
Uh,
his voice just sounds pretty similar.
I was gonna say that sounded like Digi.
You know what? I want to point this out now, just because I know it'll never get back. I believe Mr. Meatman has more subs than Jesse Wood now.
Jesse Wood.
Jesse Wood's like Digi's brilliant, well, allegedly brilliant. You know how like I kind of like try and put over Event Horizon like he's hot shit.
Even though,
as my mom would say, you think they're hot shit, but they're kind of a cold turd.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't say it. So, anyways, moving right along.
dating. I called him daddy as a joke, and then he said something and replied to it.
Called it.
I forgot what it was. I think it was like pet or kitten. And he called me like something, and I just remembered like I said, oh, in the furry fandom, when you have a pet, normally they have a master to go with it. And he was like, okay, I want that term.
But just as much as he said he loved her, Lou says that throughout all of this relationship, that she was convinced he loved her. Because Tyler, to Lou, would shit talk his own girlfriend.
When we were texting, he'd say these fucked up things like, I don't want to tell Sheep because she's, going through enough, but he'd say like, oh, I don't think my girlfriend makes me happy anymore. Like, he'd be like, oh, it's hard to.
All right, so I gotta ask
All
a dumb. Oh,
deleted.
whoops! I'll have to find that again. I have a dumb question.
okay.
If he thought that she didn't make him happy anymore, like you'd be the one to know, right?
No.
No. Okay, you're misunderstanding.
What?
I don't mean you specifically, Buttons.
No, I'm not saying like I don't think the girlfriend would know if she like.
No. When he's like, I don't think that she makes me happy anymore, I'm saying you as the boyfriend have to know, or you don't.
No, you could be very indecisive because there will be good days and bad days.
All right, for everybody listening in on this one, if you're in a relationship where you are not happy, you better sit down and decide what the fuck you are doing right now. You better have a heart-to-heart self-talk with yourself. Sit down and give a good hard think.
Yeah, like I've heard of people who would be like very indecisive of like breaking up with someone because there will be like really, really, really good times and there will be bad times and they're like, I don't know which outweighs which. I don't know if I'm happy right now or not.
All right.
My general rule of thumb is if you're unhappy more often than you are happy, then it's a bad relationship and you should end it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a pet, normally they have a master to go
Oh,
with.
a little bit
Shit about her. He talks shit about the girl he's been with for 2 years of his life. 2 long years, for which she took care of him through the thick and the thin. Who he co-produced an entire book about Elliot Rodger with. Something he liked to talk about often because, that got him the views.
Man, those 2 Elliot videos I did in May were huge successes.
They were so big you killed my you killed my video.
Yeah, it's that worst day of Elliot's life almost has 500,000 views.
Really?
Yeah.
That did that well?
Yeah,
Fuck.
they're huge.
According to Tyler.
Wow,
Tyler's-
he's as good at playing Let's Plays as Buttons is.
Wow! Wow, Anthony, I feel so called. I just came here to have a good time. I feel so.
Oh come
attacked
on,
right
that was a good-natured fun.
No,
Chris.
it was. Oh man, I got.
That
I
was
got
right
so-
there. I was like, come on.
I got
I
so
was like,
pissed
okay,
with
so if
video
Step were in the
game.
call, what shitty ass thing? Okay, make a joke about their Let's Play skills. Oh, Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, that's gonna sting.
Oh my
was
god.
controlling. She didn't do
Technically, he was
what
playing the
he
Sonic Adventures too.
liked. He wanted her to have a stay-at-home job. He didn't want her to talk to other people. He'd even get uncomfortable when other people, such as his girlfriend's brother, would come over to visit.
He doesn't like trying. He keeps her in the house all day, cause he would say like, oh, if we ever get married and live together, I want you to have a job at home. I want you to be in the house with me. He gets mad when her brother comes over, because he doesn't like people in the house. He likes being secluded.
So calling your
I think that's like the Black Tooth Scourge right there. Moving along.
girlfriend controlling.
Definitely.
That's kind of projecting
Jesus
a
Christ.
little bit, isn't it?
So he doesn't.
Oh, hi, Riley. We're watching the disintegration of Monkey Jones on this wonderful channel called Mr. Meatman. Everyone go like and subscribe, or don't.
Yeah, I've been watching.
He doesn't like other people like being there. So in his video, he like bitched about how like he doesn't know. I don't know any like real life friends. Like I have no one to talk to. All that fucking.
He doesn't want any. He likes being.
He doesn't need real life friends. He has Tommy C in his corner. That's good people, right? Tommy's smart people? No? Okay, sorry.
His little nest. And if anything goes into that nest, he gets uncomfortable.
So he bitches about how he doesn't have any friends, but it sounds like he's just like he's not trying.
He's not trying.
He's not trying, and if someone does come, he chases them out.
But the major reason why Mumkey Jones, Tyler Millard, felt so unsatisfied in his relationship, according to Lou, is that Tyler's girlfriend didn't do what Tyler always wanted. Tyler had problems with his masculinity, according to Lou. Tyler wanted to do something with his girlfriend in bed.
The only time he was like mad at her was a personal moment when he said she wasn't doing something in the bed he wanted that, like, I'll admit was a very simple thing, but I'm not gonna hold it against her because who cares?
According to people who had spoken to Lou before, it was something like he wanted his nipples rubbed, or his body touched, or something. The details aren't 100% clear, but what
That's not that complicated. How do you fuck that up? You did an hour and 15-minute exhaustive fucking effort in, and we gave body touch, nipples rub. I was waiting for it to be some really weird shit.
I think to be fair, he probably didn't want to say exactly what it was, because it is kind of shitty to reveal someone's fetish if it's not really dangerous to the public.
No, I noticed that too, but at the same time, I mean, I'm not going to talk too much shit because Lord knows Mr. Meatman can throw.
I do.
I didn't think he really. I think he just didn't put in the work there. He's like, close enough. I got enough here. But anyways.
Yeah, now one thing I will say, though, for the public, don't stay with someone if they're going to be pissy with you because you don't want to do something sexually in the moment. That's just fucking shitty.
Yeah, take a break. Walk away for a week. Maybe they'll realize it wasn't that big of a deal and they'll drop it if you come back. And if they don't, walk away.
Drop them.
Yeah. Yep, good move.
I wouldn't even say, like, give them, like, a few days.
Right.
Like, don't give them a week.
Hold it there, Shiokami. I am not judging Monkey Jones for any of the body touching stuff, unless, like, I suppose his kink is like fooling around, which it might have been.
I'm judging him because he got pissy because she wanted to do something sexual with her, and then he complained about it to his mistress.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, the way I see this relationship thing happened is he had a girlfriend he had for emotional needs and shit he liked, and then he had a side girl who would do all the sexual shit with him that he actually wanted. And I hate fucking people who do that. If you love someone, leave the person that you're not happy with and go be with the person that's making you happy. Don't string that person along. That's disgusting.
I was about to say, I mean, unless you're Bill Clinton. No, I'm kidding. But anyways.
What is clear is that there was a moment where, while in bed, Tyler told his girlfriend he wanted to take control of their intimacy. And Tyler's girlfriend, in response, laughed at him and thought it was cute.
Wow. Well, okay, hold it. That was your fault, buddy, for deciding to have pillow talk with your mistress and telling them that shit, and then they put it out to the world. Now, one, dick move, but also dick move. That's out there because of you. Like, if you would have told that just to your girlfriend, I would have been like, all right, that's them being a douche. But you told that to a blabbermouth side chick. and they blasted it all over the goddamn internet. Holy shit!
It's not hard to not cheat on someone.
Yeah, it's easy to break up a relationship.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, I don't care if you literally decide to go break up with someone and you go like, okay, I'm free now.
Unless it's like polyamory, but that's another thing, I guess. I don't know.
I would keep it fucking mono in your case, Monkey.
Yeah.
It depends on what the dynamics of the relationship are, but like if it's very clear that you shouldn't be doing this and you know that, don't fucking do it.
Did she even know that this girl was happening at the same time? That's what I'm concerned about, is if she knew about it or not.
I hadn't heard about that in the first 25, so.
He wasn't doing this thing he wanted. And he asked her to do it, and she laughed at him, and he felt hurt that she laughed at him.
Oh, Monkey!
So, that's when he texted me, she's practically begging me to cheat on her.
Let's all feel bad for Monkey, everyone. Moment of silence. No. Let's have a moment of silence for Monkey Jones' masculinity. Yep. I'm sorry, Monkey.
There is no respect.
Can we get a couple F's in chat?
Yeah.
No, but he doesn't
Maybe
deserve
like
it.
the recording Titanic sound.
Well, here's the funny thing about this, though. But in Monkey Jones's case, everybody felt bad for you. Except for like creepy reading, because he thought your shit was too edgy. But most people felt bad for you. You were the YouTube martyr guy. Everybody loved your shit. Aw, he was avant-garde. He was funny, and he was too funny for the internet.
I didn't even know who he was. I don't know his content.
I knew him for like the longest time as like some guy who would just sort of tag along in like Digi's crew, and then. Fucking because his fans would fuck with Jesse, fucking Digi waved his hand and made him disappear. And that's about the same time I'm like, no, Digi, you're being a queer right now. You need to knock that shit off. And then I got a hand wave and I got Thanatos snapped out of the fucking cool kids club over in fucking pub crawl.
Yeah, I would be careful saying you're being a queer right now. Use a different term. Don't.
But it's on the fucking thing. It's literally on, whatever. I was censoring. I decided to say that instead of, never mind.
And because of that, because of his lack of control in their relationship, Tyler cheated multiple times on his girlfriend. It's not even...
So we're going to start a GoFundMe to get Monkey Jones a new girl to call him daddy. What do you guys think?
No. Listen, I bitch slapped AJ that is a pony for wanting a GoFundMe about BronyCon last night. We're not doing a GoFundMe.
I got an idea. All right, you gave us our solution. No, hold it. Buttons gave us our solution, so here it is. AJ, if you could get yourself a pretty waifu wig. Monkey Jones, he has some money. He needs. He's got some money. He needs someone to call him daddy. You can go out there and you can earn that money the good old-fashioned way.
Go fund Monkey Jones's mail order thought.
Mail order thought.
Oh. Fuck you, AJ.
How bad do you want to get to BronyCon?
Yeah, seriously.
This was the reason Tyler gave Lou for why he doesn't love his current girlfriend. But while they were together,
how old is Monkey?
Tyler's shit talking.
Monkey? I have no idea.
Molly,
at least 18.
Well, yeah.
I think he's 23 now.
There's still a little room. So he's still a bit of a boy. Okay.
Lou thought, he's being genuine. He really does love me instead of that stupid old... Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say...
Cream Man has said, that he's, even back in 2016, while he was with Sheep, he'd ask, he'd ask girls for, their Snapchats, and he'd ask them for their nudes and all that shit.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like... He would constantly tell me, he's like, oh no, Kitty, you're the only one I'm doing this with. I can't handle 2 girlfriends. I love you. I didn't know that Tyler was, flirting with other girls because he kept telling me, oh, you're the only one. I love...
Does no one do porn anymore? I gotta ask.
It's usually looked down upon in society to look at porn, so a lot of people don't look at it.
Alright, but...
but people will draw porn and post that shit on Twitter.
His name is literally his name is literally Monkey Jones, the animal most fucking associated with masturbating, and you're gonna tell me that he couldn't look at porn?
Well, what people also probably want something a little more than just looking at a screen.
Fine, go.
That's
Well, he could have easily gone and got some webcam girl or some shit like that.
I'm saying he
cam
would have
girls
wanted
exist.
something. I'm saying what he would have wanted probably was something physical.
Well, he could have got himself a prostitute. It would have
Or
been
sex-
cheaper. Dude,
or
haven't you
male
ever heard
sex
that?
toy.
Yeah, haven't
But that still would have been cheating.
Well, yeah, but here's the whole gist of it. Like, I mean, how do I remember this joke? It's the free sex costs more than the kind you pay for. Oh.
Still, I wouldn't advise doing that if you're in a
Like
relationship.
here's my whole gist of it. Generally, yeah, don't cheat. But I'm saying at the same time, I
read
I
an
think what
article.
Anthony is saying is getting a prostitute is the lesser of two evils.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
you're cheating and you're just paying this random bitch to have sex
You
with
get a
you rather than
prostitute.
emotionally manipulating at least one other person, probably more than one other person,
Yeah.
while lying to your partner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least you'll
Also-
understand what you're in for. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, I did read a article one time.
Well, wait, Coyote, you were about to say something?
Also, if you, depending on the context of what the prostitute's going to do with the money, you could be, supporting small businesses, or you could be, you could be sending somebody to college. This could be a tax write-off if you just hire a prostitute.
Jesus.
I do know that there was an article written, and I can't remember where I saw it, but I saw an article one time that apparently looking at porn when you're in a relationship or married is technically cheating.
I call bullshit.
That sounds like a woman feminist bullshit. Okay, knock yourself out. Yeah.
I call bullshit on that buttons because the main reason, one of the main reason why porn was created in the first place was help men to ejaculate, and men kind of need to do that for health reasons.
Yeah, no, and I'm not saying
Oh,
that I
alright,
agree
so I'm
with
gonna
it.
call
I'm just
bullshit
saying
on that one. No, hold
I'm
on.
saying it. I've
It's
seen
also
an
fun.
article. No,
Alright,
I'm
no,
not
no,
saying
Articles are bullshit.
That is absolute bullshit. We should just say there, Elf.
I mean, it is true technically, but there's also fun factors as well.
All right, so how long before it turns lethal before a man ejaculates? Let's hear this crazy bullshit.
Oh no.
I didn't say it was lethal.
Where's the downside?
I think what he was saying is that men need to, do that for health reasons. Because I guess I don't know. I'm not.
Calm down here, Buttons. Okay, look, I am not trying to call anyone specifically about for anything more than just the pure surface level of the elf decided to make that a discussion, and I'm as a man, I am telling you. A guy will tell you that, but that's bullshit. They don't have to. They want to.
Okay.
Yes.
Good to know,
Yes.
I guess.
A guy typically does want to,
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. There is no physical requirement. It is simply that is tantamount to a fat person going, it's just big boned. I can't put down a fucking donut because it's genetics. No, that's bull crap.
Yeah, and I wasn't saying that the article I agree with. I was just saying it exists, that I found it. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying I know I read an article about that one time.
Naturally, anything taken to excess has a negative feat. If you're literally looking at porn instead of interacting with your
yeah, that was the point of the article. Is that looking at porn
yeah.
can cause you to not want as much sexual activity with your partner.
That's true, but at the same time too, if say someone has a headache or they're going through whatever reasons of physical anatomy or they're sick or whatever, instead of being a whiny, ass or resenting your loved one, you can go handle it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a very awkward discussion, which I did not lead this down that path, so I'm going to...
I don't think this is entirely YouTube safe.
Yeah, this is like Daddy just hit Mommy at the dinner table, and everyone's just trying to act like it's normal.
But she was just so convinced that he loved her. But she did have one very important question that she would ask many times within their relationship. That is, why don't you break up with your current girlfriend if you love me so much? Now, I should have said this earlier, but Tyler's girlfriend, I don't know if you guys know, she makes a lot of money. She's a professional graphic designer, a very talented professional graphic designer. She makes dough. She makes big dough. She is the breadwinner. Look at this fucking 3K a month trash. That is nothing compared to her paychecks. She is the breadwinner. His response to Lou was,
If you're unhappy, break up with her.
But then where would he go? He'd have to
that's
move
the
back
thing.
home.
Yeah, you have to go with his parents.
I told him that. I said, why don't you just go back home? And he said, I'm an adult. I don't need to. I'm like, hashtag toxic masculinity.
You're not acting like an adult, Mumkey.
Yeah, like sometimes I'm not ashamed to admit I still live with my mom because of financial reasons.
This is going to be my new gold standard when people say, "Well, why don't you get your own house?" I was like, "Yeah, I could be a grown man like fucking Mumkey Jones was."
There are reasons why it is hard to find a house or apartment, is because like the I'm gonna say when I lived in Louisiana, I had to pay alone for rent, not even like electricity and water, $625 a month, and minimum wage there was $7.25. And I want you all to put that in perspective for you, that I had to do that. Like, that was very hard. The only reason I even was able to get by was because of Social Security check money and money from a lawsuit at one point, and the GoFundMe that fucking Patchwork helped make, which, by the way, God bless, you're a boss, Patch, for that. I'll never forget that. Like, yeah, like, there are reasons that people, like, the economy's just bad.
Let's get back to it.
Holy fuck! What a fucking spur! Oh my god.
Now, if Tyler had left his girlfriend for Lou, well, Lou doesn't make a lot of money. She still lives with her mother. She's being investigated by the FBI, though I doubt he knew that. And I don't know if he knew about this, but in previous relationships, she's asked the person she was with at the time if she could live with them. She's not a secure investment, one could say, compared to Tyler's current girlfriend. And Tyler knew that. I don't want to move back in with my parents. I'm an adult.
I know the only reason he's probably with Sheep is because he wants a house. And it's sad, because, like, she shouldn't be, because that's basically what's happening, unless I'm overreacting. But I really...
You're the reason! You're the whole reason! The fuck are you on about?
Yeah, you kind of have no place to talk. You're basically Holly in this situation, honey.
Holy shit. Well, no, Holly was that was an open relationship thing. Like, this is literally like the homewrecker going, God, he's just awful. And I'm like, bitch!
Yeah, she's not innocent. She's literally the reason their relationship has...
She's a pedophile too, if you heard the earlier
yeah,
podcast,
yeah.
Just using her for a house.
Tyler legit views his girlfriend of 2 years purely as a sugar mama.
He's definitely implied he wants a sugar mama. He'd be like, oh wow, you're gonna be my sugar kitty. I'm like, no, I'm fucking not. Shut the fuck up. You are a 23-year-old man, and you live with the girlfriend that takes care of you. Fuck off.
Holy fuck, what the fuck?
He wants women to take care of him.
He wants women to take care of him.
To baby him. Look at this fucking picture of him as a baby.
He literally
wants to be the trophy.
He wants to be the little baby. That's why he was wearing the little
Ugh.
diaper thing.
That is quite ironic now. And that's the basis of their relationship.
I could have gone my entire life without seeing that.
Yeah.
I bet she shows it
Not in the
again.
slightest. So Lou says Tyler loves her. He says all this shit, and they fuck, whatever amount of times on 3 different trip meetings. But as this relationship...
Alright, so Step asks, what's the story about the FBI? Alright, so I'm going to put the timestamp on here so I don't lose where the fuck I was.
29, 23.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the side chick was grooming some 14-year-old till he was 15 and then started like doing him. So let's scroll back if we could find that. The kid's name is Dylan. I don't think that's it. Here we go. Here's a little girl.
His family has been trying to help him for a very long time, and this predator knew this, and this predator took advantage of those issues and made him act as a rebound for whenever one of her relationships came crashing down. She fucked this 15-year-old, even though she knew it was wrong, even though she knew that he was vulnerable, even though she knew it was illegal, and it was a fucking awful thing to do. And she didn't just fuck him. Even before she and the 15-year-old were together, she requested things of him. She would roleplay with him on Discord. She would use a lolly
on Discord. Truly the scum of the earth. Moving along.
Sounding voice. And roleplay with him, using him to fulfill one of her sexual fantasies. And that's still not all. Even before they were in a relationship, she sent the 15-year-old explicit pictures of herself while within other relationships. She requested him to record himself moaning for her pleasure, that she felt a special something when he did that.
Okay, so Hateful, we're looking into the Mumkey Jones drama where he ended up leaving his, screwing around with his girlfriend to a girl who turned out to be a pedophile. Mumkey didn't know it was a pedophile, but, here we are.
That's fucking wrong.
And she even insinuated that she was gonna sell that audio of him off for money to her fellow pedophile furry associates. Now, it's around late January of 2019 that this relationship begins to wither. I wonder what else happened on late January of 2019. Really makes you think.
Dylan, you're a fucking faggot!
Now, when confronted on her pedophiliac actions, Lou attempted the worst form of damage control I think I've ever seen.
What do you mean? I wasn't manipulating you. Being upset that I groomed you, trying to come off as like this fucking broken kid. No, you're jealous. And you know you're jealous.
Sure, keep on acting like fucking a 15-year-old isn't gonna hurt his head, Lou.
Now you're just outing me as a fucking pedophile. And now you're just outing me as a pedophile because you love the attention. That's...
You fucked a 15-year-old!
You know what I would have done right there if I'd have been in the middle of that call? I'm like, thank you, I've got everything I needed. We'll be in touch. The video will be out as soon as possible. I think. Good night, everybody. That's exactly what I would have said right there. I'd have been like, everything after this is gravy if anybody wants the rest of this for their own videos, but I got everything I need. You're just out. Yeah, she literally just says you outed me as a pedophile. I was like, that's game, set, match. That's it.
Yeah,
I'm concerned on multiple levels.
Okay, so the only way that you would even conceivably say that is if she said it without like thinking and like fucking. She would have like her. Let's say she was mentally slow enough and worded it wrong. I don't know, but no, she's a pedophile. I'm just like, god damn.
Like she's just not even like fucking denying it. She's saying you're outing me as a pedophile. It's like she's like almost fucking admitting it herself right there.
She did. What do you mean almost? What else do you need her to do?
Fair enough. She did. Okay,
Coyote Lovely's like waiting for her to pull
language,
up an ice
what
cream
she
truck
fucking
with
did.
rims on the bitch. Jesus.
I think what
No,
kind of pissed me off is like fucking she's literally gaslighting this child psychologically. She's guilt tripping him to feel guilty.
I would say attempted. Nobody's buying it.
No, I'm not saying she was successful. What she was doing was what she was doing is prime example of gaslighting, where she was like, "Oh, it's your fault. How dare you do this to me?" And like they would put it in their head and make their victim try to feel guilty for what they were going through of their abuse and shit. And the fact that she like is saying, "You're doing this because you're jealous." No, he's doing this because you are literally a fucking adult who fucked a child. Legally, you are by definition, objectively, a pedophile.
Yes.
Wow, we got buttons.
I have a seat right over there.
Yeah.
I heard you wanted to have sex with that 15-year-old.
Victim shaming, gaslighting.
You are a teenager.
I fucking hated it.
Are you an idiot?
Oh my god.
Are you an idiot?
I think we can understand
started
that.
out as a thing between you two, and then all of a sudden it became.
No, I
the
blocked him and
internet
it happened
talks.
behind my back.
No, I mean like
all
the
this
fact.
happened behind my fucking back for a reason I don't fucking know why.
Basically, her argument is that once, while so deep in love through Lou's sick and twisted manipulation, the 15-year-old once verbally stated that this pedophile, ephebophile, furry fuck could never manipulate him. Thus, she thinks that that constitutes as proof that she could never manipulate him. It's like if I said to some police officers who were questioning for my illicit sexual activity with the cat, you can't shoot me, and then they shoot me. And then I don't get shot because I told them I couldn't shoot him. That's her fucking logic. Also, she
I don't know if that's quite immature.
It's the typical pedo defense that he was very mature for his age, that he understood her, that he wasn't like the other little boys on the playground, that he was a good yeah, he's very mature for his age. Yeah, he's also very illegal. So shut the fuck.
I could think of someone else in the fandom. We made that argument, but we'll not talk about that here.
Wait, what?
Shut the fuck up. And even then,
which person said that?
We're not going to do that in stream.
A certain brownie?
Yes.
Lou is still overall a degenerate. On a video call with the 15-year-old, where she had her camera out and he could see what she was doing, Lou angled the camera that the 15-year-old could see her from. She angled the camera down to show herself taking a shit. While she was talking to him. So she was taking a shit while she was talking to this 15-year-old. And then she showed herself taking a shit to a 15-year-old. To a 15-year-old. Am I making my point clear enough? Am I making my fucking point clear enough? This woman, this creature from fucking hell, is a degenerate in any fucking form of capacity of way. And this is the person
Your Honor, I rest my case.
YouTuber Mumkey Jones cheated on his girlfriend of 2 years with. And there's more things. There's a lot more things. And I'll get into them while I'm talking about the rest of this shit show.
Alright, let's jump back to where we were. Good God. Any thoughts? Or are we dead? Because we have to put some
This is fun.
Yeah. Oh, maybe if you want me to move on.
Yeah, I'm
oh.
glad I'm not eating right now.
No, I got it. All right, so like, yeah, if we've done enough commentary and shit where we've decided to talk about Mumkey Jones, and good God, I did tweet at him and I said I'm glad you blew off my podcast because that'd be embarrassing.
Oh yeah, that would be another step. Just be something that would have left a bad taste over time.
I'm certainly wouldn't pay for him to come on now.
No, Mumkey, just.
Well, I mean, okay, let's put it to this way. He theoretically didn't do anything pedophilic himself, to the best of my knowledge. But I've only seen like.
He still cheated.
Yeah, well, he did try and ignore the kid.
Yeah, that's another thing that pisses me off is the victim tried telling him what was going on, and he. Actively...
Hold it. Do you want in for this one step? I could use some more commentary. I need. Yeah, most of the cinnamon rolls have melted down, and Elf.
I'm still here.
Oh, I thought the elf was a cinnamon roll.
It was a joke. I'm trying to keep the conversation going. I don't know, why not? Cool. I want in. Okay, cool. Neat. Hi, Leo. We were watching the disintegration of Mumkey Jones. Here, let me kill Discord.
What up, hey? What up, Leo? What up, Step?
All right, let me add to. Where's the damn add button? Boop. Is it Crowder? What the fuck is it? There he is.
Well, since you got some more guys coming in for commentary, I feel like this is a good time for me to just jump out and take care of some stuff I got to do. No, hand off.
Are we not gonna? Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Nice. Woot. Greetings.
Well, hello everyone.
Hello, Redditors.
How's it going?
Alright, so let's go back to 2923.
Yeah, 2923.
This is an exhaustive, and again, I'd like to point out that Mumkey Jones on Twitter said that he's like, it would have been a good video if it would have been about anybody else, so if you want to laugh at it, laugh at it. Ugh. Look at this.
What the fuck is that?
Miller begins to become very
Russian guy number 57.
He's just either really timid or he's really nasty. Like, I've had deep personal talks with this guy. It wasn't just like a fling. Like, Yeah. Like, I know him, like, super well, too well. That's why this situation makes me so furious. Like, I know the good and the
Furious.
really bad side of him. Like, I know he has
Furious.
very manipulative qualities. And I know he could be, like, really sweet. But it's just... It's so frustrating. Just seeing, like, everything go on.
Tyler was into Dom pet play. Him the
Okay,
dog.
real quick.
Yes.
I wanted to say one thing.
Go ahead.
I was sitting in here. I was about to sneeze. Literally, the second Leo joined the call, my sneeze stopped.
Because he knows better.
Hi, Leo.
Jesus. Hello, Leo.
So give me a TLDR here.
TLDR.
Hold on. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can surmise what I've gathered so far in a few minutes I listened to the stream.
Okay.
I know Mumkey Jones cheated on his girlfriend some time ago. What
Yes.
I'm guessing is his girlfriend victimized the child. Child tried to tell Mumkey.
No,
Mumkey
I gotta jump in. I gotta cut you off.
Okay.
His mistress, not the girlfriend. No.
Okay.
Gonna nip that in
Mistress.
the
Mistress.
Because he does have a girlfriend that the main chick, as far as we know, hasn't done anything wrong. But again, we're only like 29 minutes in, so.
Okay, then I'm tired and I misspoke. Okay,
Yeah.
so the mistress preyed on a child.
Yes.
Child tried to tell Mumkey. Mumkey ignored child. Is that accurate?
From the accusation is the kid he didn't know. The kid reached out to him in DMs. Now here's the best possible way I could spin that for Mumkey. Maybe the kid sent him some images. Here's proof that such and such, and he probably took a look at the pictures and said nope and shut them off. That's a possibility.
Wow, this is a three-way cuck story, Anthony.
Do we have any evidence?
All I heard is that
apparently
he said
all is on
that
the video.
you'd have to try and reach out to the kid, which if this kid already talked to somebody like Meat Man, that shouldn't be too hard.
I'm afraid I'm not.
Yeah, I would say
he doesn't have a Google Doc, Leo, in this video, but he definitely has a Discord link that you can talk with him directly about this.
Yes.
Okay, I might.
Why don't we see if we could try and get him in the call and talk to him about this shit then?
Who? No. Here's the problem about that. When I used to hear about the stories of fucking Mumkey Jones's fans being toxic, I ran into What, and that's who I thought Digi was talking about. And I was like, oh, these guys aren't that scary or anything like that. And then I found out, oh, no, this is a different faction. So I'm like, well, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, I went ahead and I joined the Discord. I'll reach out to him tomorrow when I have time to do so, and I'll see what I can find out on my end.
Yeah, no problem. Neat. I am currently working on something else on the side. After, when I get to tomorrow, I'm probably working on something to further talk about Discord, Twitter, and YouTube. About various things. Yeah, no.
How about that transparency report? Oh, wait.
No, that's a little bit in there. Yes.
Can't cover what doesn't exist.
I'll dig into this on my end, see what I can come up with, and then I'll get back to you with information I can find.
Yeah. Well, it's a good time to bring that up too, because one of the people who helped fucking pressure Discord into fucking cleaning up their act was Nick Monroe on Twitter, who's no longer there. Not that I would suggest that Discord had the pull to get him kicked, but I don't know. I'm just a conspiracy guy. What do you want?
Hey, Alex Jones.
Well, my issue here is I am a patron of Mumkey Jones, so if he's pulling nonsense like this, I'd like to not support the man.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay.
That's the second time I've actually talked somebody out. I think it was we were in the call with Watchful when he found out about Toon Critic, and his Watchful goes, "I can't believe I'm still supporting this guy." Slowly looks over. Why are you okay? No, I'll get rid of it. Why did you have to be told? Why didn't you just quietly stop?
Well, I'm pretty transparent on what I do.
No, I get it. Yeah.
Unlike Discord. Hey.
Wait, didn't you convince one of Jasmine's patrons to drop her too?
Yeah, that was Oki. Oki's I was over.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was at Whitney City Con. Yeah. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm not the one that did that. I have no idea.
No,
but...
that's Buttons asking me about Jasmine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Episode 2 of...
Go ahead.
Episode 2 of Discord Transparency will be out in a couple days.
I was hoping. I was actually terrified. I was going to start nagging people. I was like, look, this is a great series, and I hope Hateful doesn't look at those numbers and gets discouraged. I loved fucking that video.
What are you going to be doing with the transparency? What else did you find?
Well, I'm going to be going through Discord's browser page and be going through the servers on there.
I did do a bit of that myself.
Yeah, well, there were 2 servers that tried to keep the filth out, music. And they didn't try hard enough.
Wait, what do you like, Step?
Are you talking about my music stuff?
No, I'm talking. I don't know. I'm just not a heavy metal fan.
Sure.
I like heavy
Heathen.
metal. I think it's
Yeah, no shit.
heavy metal's really good.
Well, you gotta understand, swishes like Step who go both ways can't handle hard, manly music. Anyways. He's more of a Fallout Boy kind of person. Moving along.
Have Lou call him master.
I don't know. Maybe seems to me like maybe when he was a young boy, his father took him into the city to see the marching band. If you know what I mean.
Ooh, wait, what?
I'm assuming
I got that one, man.
Kitty, you know, cat Shane Dawson ass.
Kitty.
And while they were
You guys take it easy.
See it. Godspeed, Leo.
one time in specific while he was getting a hand job, Tyler had Lou do her lolly voice.
You know that little voice she does in my streams and shit where she talks like a child?
Yeah.
That's how he would have to talk all the time.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I think that's why he campaigned so hard against DigiBro, was to throw the tail off himself, the scent off himself. Honestly.
No.
Yeah. I do not like Mumkey Jones. I think he's a scumbag.
Gonna plank that screen.
I think he's an opportunistic liar. He's a scumbag. I'm not lying.
Christ, what the fuck?
There's a video of it. Although I haven't watched it, I'll never watch it.
What?
Oh boy. I guess famous lolicon YouTuber DigiBro rubbed off on Tyler quite a bit. I should also mention...
He claims he stopped. Then again, I've looked at Digi's fucking more recent thumbnails from his ranting series, so I'd like to give Digi the benefit of the doubt, but he's not giving me any reason to.
Nobody ever stops. They just do it less.
It's like Luke Skywalker said, Anthony, no one's ever gone.
Because it's funny. But Lou, an obvious degenerate, who's been with lots of different men, told people online in confidence that she had a tier ranking of dicks. And these are people who actually...
Oh my god.
You too?
Oh no, this is gonna be brilliant. You gotta love this. This is hilarious.
Oh no.
I thought I was the only one.
I could go the rest of my life without hearing a 15-year-old.
No.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Okay.
Guess what,
Okay, can I spoil it for you? Okay, never mind.
No, we're gonna find out.
We're gonna watch.
Yep.
Alright.
15-year-old? Well, the 15-year-old's dick is higher than Mumkey's. In fact, it's the highest because she's such a fucking ephebio pedophile.
I can't hear over.
Alright, hold it. They're saying she thought that the 15-year-old's dick was bigger than Mumkey Jones. Now, not that I would want to defend Mumkey, but is it possible that the pedophile just reimagined the child's dick as being bigger because it was her sexual preference?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't want to think of... Yeah, this is...
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Little kids with big dicks.
Maybe she made it up in her head.
You know what? That
that.
sounds like a brilliant name for a website.
No, it
I'm gonna
does not.
write that
No,
down.
it
Nope.
does
Write that down.
not.
Nope. Thoughts and
Little kids
opinions
with
of
big
Instepius
dicks.
do not reflect the thoughts and opinions of
A
literally...
charity organization to
Please.
help starving children in Africa.
Your
Let's
step, no.
Hey, look. Did G ever tell you about when he started the Twitter for fucking Fulicon?
Oh.
continue.
It was a joke. But he literally started the fucking for Fulicon. Like,
Alright.
as in full con, like a convention as a joke.
Yes.
It got kicked off pretty quick. It lasted like 2-3 days.
Nice.
He
Alright,
considered
let's
their
continue.
relationship as dating, and that she wasn't allowed to have anyone else but him, which is pretty ironic. That she had to be loyal, unlike him. Pretty ironic. Tyler also liked being tied up. That was also Lou's fetish, so she probably suggested it. But he was a rope bunny. He got tied up in the hotel they did acid in and fucked. Now,
A rope
in
bunny, I've
addition
never
to
heard that.
children,
Ooh, acid and
Lou also has another fetish called breath play, which to my surprise wasn't ASMR. It's choking. While having
Yeah.
sex, Lou would request that Tyler choke.
I knew about that one from George Carlin talking about scarfing, I think it was. Where the hell
I
have
don't,
you been?
I
heard
don't
about-
even
I
want
heard
to.
about
I
chocolate.
don't even want to know what that is.
If it's about choking, use your imagination. It doesn't take much.
And he did a few times, though restrained himself before it got too serious.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that, and I was like, you could do that alone?
She didn't like that.
Wasn't there a BoJack episode about that?
Yeah, be lucky that you found out about that as a meme. Well, I guess George Carlin would have counted it as a meme too, but it was more of a serious shock moment when he talked about it, I thought, for me.
I'm not a George Carlin fan. I prefer BoJack.
Yeah.
She is where he got his substance abuse. Now, at this point, all of this information is just, gossip. Everyone has their fetishes. For instance, I'm into meat. Wait, that sounds gay. So what you do in the bedroom doesn't really tie into the creepiness of this manlet. But I'm gonna jump a bit ahead to April of 2019. This relationship lasted from late January to late April. 4 months in total. On late April of...
Just some advice for anyone in the chat. If you're talking to some girl that you're hot on and she was somebody else and she's starting to tell you about what her boyfriend's into, don't think that won't be you.
Yeah.
Don't think that won't be you down the road, son.
2019. The climax of this relationship began to heat up. Tyler and Lou, by April, had hooked up 3 times, twice in New York and once in North Carolina, specifically within Tyler's house, while Tyler's girlfriend
North Carolina
was out of
seems to be
town,
very
and in New
popular.
York.
I'm noticing with the pedophiles. Like, didn't Foxer go to North Carolina to fuck a girl?
He's in a different
North
state.
and
now. He
North and
started
South
there.
Carolina are cheap to move to, so that's probably why.
Yeah, I'm told South Carolina is actually one of the worst states. I forget.
North Carolina.
No, well, I heard fucking Riley. My brain fried out.
To visit family.
We had a 4-day weekend in New York City, and then he made me come down. I'm gonna say he made me. He made me come down to North Carolina.
Why? Why did he make you come down? Why did you just not say no?
Did he threaten your relationship over your head? Alright, then say fuck you. I'm not gonna spend money to drive down because you want to have sex.
Yeah, you could have easily have said no.
I mean, if you love him.
Yeah, I was
You
about
could
to say, any good liar, which you are, miss, whatever her name is, down the rabbit hole, I get the joke now. It's because she's, that's her, name is Bunny, whatever the fuck it is. I thought he was just ripping off whatever the hell it's called. Jeez. Yeah, any liar with their salt. I have a headache today, or I have a family arrangement. I can't get out there. It's not hard to come up with crap. I'm broke.
Well, sheep was gone, and then that's why I broke it off. Cause that's what pissed me off. Is I told him I felt like shit, and he was constantly going on about how he was gonna fuck me in her bed, and I'm like, When I would visit him, I would when I was with him, I'd say sometimes I forget you're Monkey, and it really freaks me out to remember that. Cause I always told him you're Tyler to me, and that's what you're going to be. But after I went to his house, it was too real. Going in the room and seeing everything, and just I couldn't handle it.
Now, during this weekend, not only did Lou come down to North Carolina to visit Mumkey Jones in his home, but Tyler paid her $100 for her train ticket after she told him that she didn't have the money to pay for them.
Because I remember him begging me to go to North Carolina. I kept saying...
I mean, it'd be a dick move.
I do want to say there's something in North... Never mind.
No. I had a feeling I knew where that was going. Does anyone else want to weigh in?
No, I'm not saying the pedophile thing. There was another law in North Carolina that exists that makes me kind of... I don't feel good about that. He was bugging her a lot to go down, and there's a law in North Carolina that even if she says no halfway through, you can finish. Which means you could technically rape legally in North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like a citation for that before I believe you on that.
Yeah,
one.
no.
Facts with buttons.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it makes me uncomfortable that he bugged her so much to get her down there, even when she kept saying no.
I get it too, but at the same time, she didn't have to go.
No, she didn't. I don't know did she go?
I think she made it sound like, and then she broke it up or some shit like that. But let's continue on.
Tyler, I don't have the money. I don't like I can't. That's not on my budget right now to do. And he was like, I need to see you again, kitty. I need to. And I said, I can't. And he sent me $100 and he said, figure the rest out.
What the? Oh my god.
So, if you're giving this man money on Patreon, now you know.
Yeah, someone someone send Leo a 35 minutes timestamp.
Where that shit goes. Now, Tyler paid Lou to come down to North Carolina, but he didn't even pay for the whole ticket. He only gave her $100, which wasn't even enough for the fare. Because even while cheating on his girlfriend, even with all that Patreon moolah, he is still a cheap ass.
He just gave you the money?
He was begging, and then he gave me the money and he said, figure it out, I need you. Like he was begging for like a few days. I almost got him to bail out because I was like, oh, these tickets are too expensive. He was like, oh, okay, we can't do this. I don't have the money for this. Because I paid more for the ticket than he did.
And after she told him that $100 still wasn't enough money for a two-way ticket between New York and North Carolina, Tyler just simply told her.
And he said, figure the rest out.
And Lou, finding Tyler pretty creepy. Like a pedophile is finding you creepy, man. That's saying something. But nevertheless, she went because he pressured her with all of his love. And other ways too. Ways he'd apparently been using since the start of his relationship. For a long time, Tyler tried to keep Lou around by saying that he was suicidal and that he'd...
Oh, this motherfucker. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Blake Diamond.
Yeah. Oh, can I say that little tidbit since we're in call and stream right now?
By
That
all
me and
means.
Hateful found out today?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Alright, so everyone, if you don't know, recently, about a month or two ago, while I was physically ill and dealing with pedophile accusations against me by Jasmine Blue...
Hang on, I'd like to make this a clarification. It was an anonymous tip.
I think we know who
I'm not leaving this motherfucker anonymous. No, thank
hold
you.
it, hold it. I'd like to state for the record, yeah, I did not out this person, but once Buttons opens the door, are you sure?
I mean...
Look, you got the moral high ground once, you don't have to throw it away.
Yeah.
Like, nobody likes that person. There is no hope, there is no real concern that you have to cross that boundary. You have a fucking shining moment, and here's what, that'll be in your back pocket into the heat death of the universe. It doesn't expire. It's good.
You can use that to hold over his head so he doesn't bother you anymore.
Yeah! Bravo! Hateful.
Yeah.
Mwah, you sexy bitch.
Oh, wait, which person are we talking about?
The one that gave us the information.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I will leave that person anonymous, but there was someone who has retracted their actions.
I almost gave their name right now, and I'm like, motherfucker, you owe me if you're watching. I was this close where I was like, go ahead.
Okay, so basically, someone about a month ago retracted their actions and said, yeah, what I did was fucked up. Basically, what this person did was they used my full name someone gave them, Blake Diamond gave this person, knowing what they would do, my legal full name to find my information and dox my family. And by doxing my family, I mean getting their addresses, phone numbers, and full names. By the way, households with small children in them that could be put in danger. Blake Diamond, because I rejected him and wouldn't date him, gave the information to do this. I want to let you know, he also attempted suicide because I wouldn't date him. Because a 26-year-old man got butthurt. A 20-year-old at the time didn't date him. You dox my fucking family, Blake Diamond. I will see to it to the heat of the universe you fucking pay.
Hold it. I just want people to understand that if you are dating Blake Diamond and you decide to maybe, break it off, just, buckle up.
Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't even date him. He literally did this because I wouldn't date. I rejected him. And on top of that, didn't he say he wanted to send revenge porn to someone at one point of an ex of his?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. So Blake, if you are dating Blake Diamond right now or in the future and you come back to this video and see this, be prepared to get fucking torn apart if you piss him off.
No,
that's a true cutthroat through and through.
I tried reaching out to him in Step Server. He didn't say any damn thing. God.
Well,
He could have
apparently
defended himself.
a friend of his thought patrol told him not to get into a call with us, so I'm gonna be giving his friend some hell, little ways down the line.
I'm gonna guess who that.
Yeah, this faggot was basically like, "Hey Blake, ignore the haters, man."
I'm gonna guess it's Chambers, right?
It was not Chambers, actually. Chambers has
No.
literally nothing to do with this.
I actually, the last time I reached out to Blake, I was like, hey, Blake, and I did it basically because I wanted to prove Blake doesn't look out for anyone but Blake. You should probably talk fucking Chambers out of the stupid shit she's doing right now. Oh, yeah, I'll totally do it, but she's not going to listen. He probably didn't do a fucking thing. You're such a worthless fucking sack of shit.
Because he has no backbone, Anthony.
Like, I admit I fucked up with my thing with Anthony, but at least, like, I didn't do it because someone rejected me.
I am
Like,
going to go
holy-
the extra goddamn mile right now. All we have is Blake Diamond's word that he's like, oh, Lily Pete threw me out when I was being suicidal. And I'm like, how do we know you weren't being a manipulative dick, Blake? Based off of fucking recent events. Maybe there's a pattern of behavior.
Yeah. I
Let's
feel like
back
I
up
was
the
kind
truck.
If someone like Lily Pete kicked you out because you were a suicidal pussy, that says a lot.
Yeah.
And not, I mean, we threw you out because you were suicidal, but the reason we didn't isn't just because you were suicidal, it's because you were blaming me for being suicidal and then still wanting to be my friend, bugging the fuck out of me.
Jesus. Let's get back to it.
Himself if she didn't do what he said. Specifically, he was gonna kill himself or endgame himself after Avengers Endgame came out.
I joked around about it a lot on
Badass.
podcasts and stuff, saying, "Oh yeah, I'm just waiting for Avengers Endgame, and then I'm gonna endgame myself." Oh, what a joke!
Back to the main topic, however. Tyler essentially paid Lou to come down to North Carolina, where he lived. And he fucked her in his and his girlfriend's house, on his and his girlfriend's bed. Oof! Big oof! Another thing I forgot to add also is that Tyler didn't like condoms.
You know what he said? You know what he said to me?
What?
'Cause He didn't want to use condoms with me because he said he didn't like them.
You know, I have to.
I'm allergic to the rubber.
No, I originally, when I first looked at this, because I know Meat Man used to be like a Mumkey Jones fan, and I'm sitting there thinking, God, you're just a ruthless dick. But after like watching this, and I'm like, yeah, I'm glad you made the video. Fuck, man. Yeah, I just thought he was being a fucking ruthless dick himself, but no, I fully support this fucking video. Jesus.
If a guy says they don't like condoms, do not engage.
He's allergic to the rubber, my guy. All right.
There's always some form of contra. Don't have then they're not gonna have sex with you. Like, Jesus.
Well,
no shit.
Then you can
So
give him a
he
hand
fucked
job.
this kid.
That's what he can get.
Or
It's
like
what, what I was like initially getting from this, Anthony, is that he tried to invite this kid in because like his girlfriend wouldn't fuck, or his mistress.
I wouldn't call her a kid.
wouldn't
She's not a
fuck him.
kid. Nope, she's not a kid. She's 19. She is a pedophile herself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She is not a child.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was talking about the kid in question, not the pedophile.
Oh, you
The-
mean
the-
the Dylan?
Yeah, that Tyler had Dylan come so he could fuck his girlfriend. Or his mistress, whatever the fuck. That was my initial impression when I first came in.
I'm not gonna speculate and start shit talking the 15-year-old. Like, they seem like they've gone through enough.
Yeah, no, don't shit
No,
talk
I'm not shit talking the kid. I'm saying that Mumkey had the kid come over so he could fuck his mistress.
I don't think the kid was
the
anywhere.
kid was never involved.
Yeah, he tried to contact Monkey. Yeah, I'm misunderstanding too.
I'm saying that Mumkey invited this kid so that he could fuck his mistress.
I
Because
think
the
you're telling a
mistress is
joke
the-
because that's not true. Yeah.
He's trying to not make it. Well, the punchline was he's trying to not cuck himself.
Okay.
Basically.
All right.
I didn't get it.
Got it.
I got it.
And
So Tyler fucked Lou raw. After Lou left North Carolina,
Raw.
around 2 to 3 days of getting some Momkey Jones action, Lou went back home to New York, though began to get worried about her life choices. Specifically, that she fucked Momkey Jones, Tyler Millard, without a...
Now, I know Monkey Jones didn't know that she's a pedophile. But the implications, if he did, that you tried to potentially get a pedophile pregnant is the grossest, most negligent thing I could possibly think that anyone could do.
I did put the article in the chat of the North Carolina
You can't
law
take
that,
back
by the way.
consent. By the way.
Yeah, I know. I did put the thing in the chat, the article about the law.
Alright, let me scroll my ass down.
Can't take back consent.
Alright.
Like, what are they talking about?
So this is from Vice. I don't know how fucking legit this thing here is. Buttons is saying in North Carolina, men legally are allowed to finish sex even if the woman revokes consent in North Carolina states. North Carolina is the one state where law explicitly says that you cannot revoke consent once it is given. A bill that will remove this unacceptable loophole has little traction.
I fail to see how that's a bad thing.
Step, you're getting close to
Can't
getting
take back
kicked.
consent.
Alright, so I'm gonna tell you what bad optics is. Step is sitting there telling people that in main call, but anyways, Beverly Hester has sexually assaulted. Yeah, it sucks dick, and here's what you would do in that situation: get up, leave, and don't come back. That's all I would suggest in that case.
Well, unless they're like physically holding you down, you kind of can't.
Well, no, I don't know why you're taking this as a personal insult. but
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there
your
are
tone
situations.
is coming very avant-garde, as if I have personally insulted or affronted you in some way, shape, or form.
No, sorry, I didn't mean like. I'm
Okay,
just...
yeah. My advice is, if you're a guy and a girl says stop, all right, you calmly put your clothes back on, you grab your shit, you leave, and you don't come back. That's it. She's testified that the perpetrator, Donnie Ways, threatened to beat her if she didn't have sex with him while hanging out at a friend's apartment, and he allegedly slapped her in the face. Hester went on to tell the court the Way penetrated her anally and then forced her to perform oral sex on him. Damn. She said that he began to have intercourse with her, though she begged him not to because she was a virgin, but stopped when she complained of severe stomach pains. Later at the hospital, she told her mother she was raped. Despite testimony, the jury appeared to be swayed by the defense's argument that Hester has initially agreed to have sex with Way. During deliberations, they returned to ask the judge whether consent can be withdrawn. Couldn't she have just simply said that she didn't agree to do all of those things?
I would assume it happened where they just thought we're gonna have sex and see how it goes, and then she just thought, I don't feel comfortable doing this, I'll do this, but then he said, no, you're doing this.
Yeah, that's I don't think that's cool at all.
No.
Yeah. Just because we're gonna have sex doesn't mean you get to go have the variety package, so to speak. The state of Supreme Court...
I didn't agree to the chainsaw. All right, you can put that in.
No, I got that. That's a joke, Buttons. I understand. Okay, the state of Supreme Court, however, disagreed with the lower court's interpretation of withdrawing consent. If the actual penetration is accomplished with the woman's consent, the accused is not guilty of rape, although he may be guilty of another crime because of the subsequent actions. Well, that's more of a technicality, as long as he's still on the hook for something. I wouldn't need it specifically to be called rape, as long as he would get
as long as he is on the hook for something.
Yeah, as long as it would count as a what do you call it?
A crime.
A sex crime. A registerable offense would be just fine. If you wanted to recategorize it as something else, where he has to walk up to your people's houses and saying, "I'm a sex offender," blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's fine with me.
It would be bothersome if he didn't get on the hook for anything.
Yeah, no. From what you described it, he was just clear and free to go, which is completely kind of wow. Who allegedly agreed to have sex with a man at a party but changed her mind. When he got violent, he was unable to legally revoke consent after intercourse began. It's really stupid, Palmer recently told The Observer. If I tell you no, you keep going, that's rape. On March 30th, Senator Jackson, a Democrat, filed a bill that would change this horrific law. He filed a similar bill with 2 Republicans and co-sponsors in 2015. Well, there's the slapping. That's battery, right? I would definitely call the more violent sex after she's trying to tell you to stop. If you wanted to categorize that all as battery or even aggravated battery.
Sexual battery, I believe.
Yeah, there we go.
The term.
Boom. Yeah, perfect. A person may withdraw a consent and engage in vaginal intercourse in the middle of intercourse. Now, again, I would probably call that. Again, someone could be in pain. Who knows? Maybe some.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Body, health being what it is. If the actual penetration is accomplished with consent, and even if there is only one act of vaginal intercourse. Okay. Currently, the bill is in sights of the Senate Rules Committee, where it is likely to be tabled. By the way, for anyone who wants to know what we got sidetracked by this, Buttons just noticed that Mumkey Jones was trying to lure a girl out to North Carolina, and they pointed out that women in North Carolina are unable to legally revoke consent after sexual intercourse begins. Now, we don't have proof. This is just an allegation or a theory.
Yeah, theory, not allegation. I would say theory.
Yes. Then again, Mumkey Jones's financial ability to sue kind of went out with his wife or girlfriend.
Right. Speaking of laws, guess what was just legalized in Illinois, Anthony?
What?
Weed.
Ah. So that'll be coming to a tobacco store near me.
Nice.
Okay. Neat. As medicinal or recreational?
I think it's both.
Oh.
I can double check real quick.
Indeed.
I would suggest the pill and not smoking.
Yeah,
Smoking does shit to your lungs.
Well, I don't want to smell like a stoner.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna smell it either way.
Just do edibles.
Yeah, do edibles or like concentrated like oil or something. It'll smell less just on your breath, but yeah.
Okay.
Concentrates.
Back to it. Jackson tells Broadly he plans to refile the bill again next year. This really shouldn't be a controversial matter. North Carolina is the only state in the country where no doesn't really mean no. Right now, if a woman tells a man to stop having sex, he is under no legal obligation to do so, as long as she is initially consented. If the sex turns violent, the woman has no right to tell the man that he must stop. I mean, typically, if you're just not feeling it.
Yeah. Again, there is a reason.
Yeah, you
that
also,
in the middle.
again, if you're a guy, you have the right to get up and not come back, I suppose. I mean,
it's kind of a dick move to do that.
Oh yeah,
though.
but so's like going like, yeah, I want you to stop now. Like I don't.
Okay.
Well, there are reasons that like a woman could
I know.
physical pain or
Yeah,
something.
I get that too. Yeah, if something went horribly wrong, someone needs to go to the hospital.
Well, no, not even that. Like there's a genetic thing where some women have pain during sex if it's not done the specific way. There is like a genetic thing that happens.
You
with that.
know, ideal and worst case scenario. Like let's say old girl just goes, all right, I'm there. Oh no, no, I'm good. You can stop now. that's kind of a dick move. Like.
Oh yeah, no, that's a dick move. But I'm saying there are legitimate reasons to say no.
Okay. Jackson says he first encountered this loophole where he worked as a criminal prosecutor, where his office was forced to dismiss a rape charge because of these circumstances. It is a very few legislations are aware that this is a current state of our law. Oh, that'll be someone's problem as a police officer. I don't think he'll handle it well either. They're very surprised when I tell them most of my conversations have been educating our members about this plainly unacceptable loophole in rape law. I have not had any members defend the loophole. Every legislator I have spoken to agrees that we need to fix this. But traction has been slow in getting this change implemented. He points to one conservative blog as an example for why. There'd be another thing that you'd be able to get Mumkey Jones for, and this one's kind of a cryptic law, and I think women will probably be offended by it. It's called the Mann Act. It's trying to bring a woman across state lines for an illicit, illegal behavior. I don't know if they'd actually, but it is a federal law, I do believe. The block that unfortunately carries some influence with many of our conservative members. Jackson says, actually, this would actually be good implementation for the Mann Act, since you're using one state law to take advantage of someone's rights that would be otherwise covered by other states. Yeah, I'd be comfortable with that federal use of a otherwise kind of archaic.
That would technically, isn't that what Foxer did then? Even if it wasn't, like, if they're not going to file for pedophilia or anything.
One, they are, to the best of my knowledge. Two, that would imply he brought her across state lines, as opposed to.
He went across.
I assume, again, I don't have all the details in front of me. However, he says that he believes this bill will eventually pass. I'm just going to skim through here. God damn, this one goes on for a while. But yeah, I think we've gotten the gist of that. Let's get back to the video.
again, that I just brought that up because I felt concerning. He was very adamant about it when she was in North Carolina.
Well, the mistress didn't seem like she
Well,
was
look, Anthony.
deeply. What's going on?
In a nature setting, women are made in a way to be conquered.
You're getting ready to be kicked, Step.
I'm making a joke. Fuck you.
Continuing on.
And I got really worried, and I messaged him. I think this was like after the breakup. I was like, I hope I'm not pregnant. And he was like, if you're pregnant, you can't leave me.
After?
Yeah, because I just came back from North Carolina.
She told Tyler that she was worried she would get pregnant. 'Cause, you know, that might happen when you have unprotected sex. And within this conversation, he messaged her very creepy things.
I was like worried. I was like, I hope I'm not pregnant. And he was like, if you're pregnant, you can't leave me. And I was like, damn.
No, like
I guess.
after the breakup.
After, because I
What
broke
the
up with him
fuck?
right after.
Aren't you the rich one in the relationship?
No,
No.
this is the mistress, not the girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's stop insulting the girlfriend since we haven't heard anything about her yet.
Like, he would constantly say things like, oh, I wonder what our baby would look like. It would look so cute. He would say, like, oh, I want to marry you. But then he would flip-flop. He was like, oh, if you get pregnant, I'll kill myself. I'm like, alright.
Oh.
He was really
Mumkey, somebody needs to beat your ass.
Oh my god! Clearly,
Sounds like
there's
bipolar.
something mentally wrong with this man. And I don't mean that in a way where I feel sorry for him. Pro Jared also has something mentally wrong with him. He cheated on his wife with this, after all. But nobody's feeling empathy for him. It's
That
because
looks
he
like a
didn't
half
mention
Asian
he
half.
was depressed. Ah, I got it. So finally, creeped out by this disgusting, deranged, unloyal man, Lou herself,
Man.
she, not him, because
Man.
some people are thinking he broke it up. No. She broke up with him. This pedophile groomer broke up with big famous YouTuber creepo Momkey Jones, which isn't really how he implied in his big sad depression chamber video.
I think it's so.
You know, it would be a real funny meme video is if Susan Wachowski just came on and said, so I seem to remember everybody bad-mouthing us for banning Monkey Jones. Just comes out, drops the mic, and walks off.
Hey, that'll be the one good thing she did for this platform.
She guessed right. She guessed right. It wasn't for any good reason.
Why did he get kicked off initially? I'm actually kind
He
of
was
curious.
telling a bunch of jokes about fucking some school shooter. He was making a bunch of edgy humor and shit, and I was like, that's technically wasn't against terms of service. They didn't want
Elliot
that.
Rodger.
Yeah, Elliot Rodger, and they threw him the hell off for that.
Oh, was that the video where he was like making a fake documentary about how Elliot Rodgers played? I can see how YouTube would take that they wouldn't know that was a joke because he was saying it as if like romanticizing it.
It's a comedy channel.
Yeah, he literally made an Elliot Rodger body pillow. Busted.
It's a goof.
I know. Again, just they're kind of sticklers. I can understand why they wouldn't.
Look, if we were able to look inside the mind of Monkey Jones, would I be able to? Hindsight being 2020, I'd probably eyeball him for that. Till now, I just assumed, oh, that's Monkey Jones being Monkey Jones.
Before the video came out, he already told her because he felt backed into a corner when I mentioned that already with OJ, and Sheep already messaged me, and we had a decent conversation. Like, she was really understanding, and I know she's really upset. And she was even happy that I was honest with her because Tyler still fucking lied to her. He told her that he broke up with me, and he told her that he didn't tell her that he got me to go North Carolina. But I left Tyler after April, and I've been like trying with OJ since.
So let's reiterate a little bit. On late April of 2019, Pedo Girl broke up with Depression Outcrier. It still doesn't end here, folks. There's still more! And we're almost in the end game, folks. But I got a Captain Marvel.
There's only one honorable way, Monkey.
Some context to give you guys an even
You can go to Google Hangout.
which is, like Captain Marvel. Some lore you guys probably don't give a fuck about.
Dude,
But to
Bunny's just
me
making
and the
edgy jokes.
producers
Holy
at
shit.
Disney brings to us a smile. It
Mark it on the
begins
calendar.
with a lad named Tomas. Tomas is one of the Mumkey Twitch mods on Tyler's Twitch live streams. He's someone who I've just so happened to talk to before multiple times, and I can say from eyewitness experience, this boy is bueno, thirsty. He's also not a child, in case that's what you were thinking. If you want to know just how thirsty this lad is, you can listen to the 12th episode on his podcast, where an 18-year-old talks about how Tomas wanted to be in a relationship with them while they were 17 and would message them daily, just waiting for the moment that they turned legal age.
This is why no one will ever date Tomas.
So wait. Was an 18-year-old orbiting around a 17-year-old?
Well, isn't that technically...
No, what happened is that she was 18, but the dude was orbiting around here when she was like 17, way further to an 18.
So wait. So I still heard 18, 17. So what was the older guy then?
Okay, the older guy's like 20-something.
Oh, okay, no.
Yeah, I was about to say,
girl,
like even if 18,
but,
17, which there are states, like I'm told, like California, there's no leeway. Maybe I'm completely.
Isn't that like the Romeo Juliet law, if I'm correct?
But there, again, state by state, know your fucking state, people. I wouldn't have cared if it were 18, 17, but if you're telling me one of them is like 20 or some shit like that,
no,
I'd have to know more exact age. But yeah.
But that's
so she was 17, he was 20.
Ish.
He was like, I don't know what his age is, but he was an adult.
Okay.
Maybe it'll say.
It was just under a month before my 18th birthday.
Alright. Okay. So, Tomas, you actually waited like a good boy.
Well, did he?
But let's go a little back. Thirsty Boy Tomas is this big and powerful Twitch mod on Tyler's live streams. And hey, Lou became too, right after the live show of the Boomer vs. Zoomer podcast. Hey, I wonder why. Really makes you think. So Tomas knew that this Lou the Kitty person, who is suddenly now a Mumkey Twitch mod, knew that she was a girl, because Tyler mentioned it before on his Twitch. Now, let me reiterate this. Tomas is bueno thirsty. Bueno fucking thirsty. Let me fucking show you how thirsty.
Culturally appropriating us. Damn it.
Who would you say is the most bueno thirsty guy we know?
Blake.
That we hang out with.
Riley? Isn't
no,
his nickname Soy Boy?
Not that I know. Oh, wow. Okay, Buttons. He's still on the call.
Oh, wow.
God damn. Wow. I am a I feel like putting a blanket around Riley and walk. I'm gonna get you some cocoa. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna get your bunny slippers. You leave this poor cinnamon roll alone. I'm gonna walk him over to Lightning Business house. You dick. You leave this. You bully. Wow. What the fuck was that? Jesus. All right. I don't know. You killed that joke. I'm gonna move on. E-thug.
That's fucking Tomas for you.
That was an experience.
He wants that fucking puss like it's no tomorrow. And then when everyone makes fun of him, he just calls.
Oh wait, Chicano Brony just threw me $15. Thank you. All right, you go make fun of Riley. No, I'm kidding. But anyways.
What the fuck is a Volcel? Shut the fuck up. So Tomas, after finding out that this Lou the Kitty is a girl, he DMs her on Discord, saying that they should get together in a Discord call while Tyler was streaming, because then they could mod his stream together. Aw, ain't that cute? So they did. And later on, Tomas invited Lou to one of his friends' Discord servers. This is how I got a bunch of juicy information, because they fucking eventually began to hate Lou, because she is a fucking weirdo. If you didn't know that already. She was very open about her sexual prownesses. But throughout all of this, and this is around, I believe, February, March, I don't remember the timeline exactly, but it is before everything was public. It was pretty obvious that Tomas was thirsty for Lou, and he asked her out multiple times. But he didn't know about that Mumkey ass she was already getting. And even if she did, well, Tomas, I'm gonna admit, is a very pathetic person. So, no love there. Lou the Kitty would reject Tomas each time he proposed, and even made Tomas cry on mic twice.
I didn't like Tomas thirsting after me either, and that's a big thing, where like I've told Tomas Like, cause people think I let him on. I would say, like, I think I told him 3 or 4 times, Tomas, we're not gonna be dating. I make him. I'll be honest. I made Tomas cry like twice.
Because Tomas is a very, very easy person to bully. Ugh, I'm talking about Tomas now. When did he steal the show?
Maybe you're just goddamn, man. I don't. Yeah. I'd like to say that I am a kinder, gentler channel, that I will never beat up somebody as bad as fucking Mr. Meat Man. Holy crap. Even that thirsty motherfucker, Tomas.
Alright, I'm almost done with this fucking Captain Marvel-esque. But, now we come to the climax of this arc. While Tomas was thirsting for Lou, and Tyler was sending Lou manipulative messages about how he was gonna kill himself if she didn't stay with him, one of Tomas's friends in that server, a small Twitch streamer named OJJ, who at the time didn't know all about this girl's creepy-ass, pedo-ass baggage, talked to her and comforted her when she was sad. This made Lou the kitty become interested in OJJ, thus leading her to want even more to break up with Tyler, and that was even while she visited Tyler in North Carolina.
I don't know, I wanted to be with OJ. I felt like I'd be happier if I would dated OJ.
So when Tyler went full-blown creep-ass mode, and Lou didn't have a handle on their relationship anymore, Lou broke up with Tyler so that she could be with OJJ. She's a person who's never single for long. This tiny boy, mad lad streamer cucked both the person who introduced him to this girl, Tomas, and some famous creepy-ass manipulative YouTuber. Unfortunately, OJJ cucked Tyler for a pedo, so not really that much of a win. But you know what? You wanna know fucking what? Even after they broke up, and Lou the kitty was now with OJJ.
I can't believe this is still juicy this deep in. Like, I can't...
Yeah. The funny part about it, you cucked 2 people for a girl who's a pedophile. Talk about bad luck.
Like, if someone put this in a soap opera, you'd be like, bullshit.
This could not possibly happen.
I know what it is. They're white trash. They're disgusting, deplorable, filthy white trash. That's all.
North Carolina.
Yeah, no, I know. It all makes sense now. Jesus Christ! I'm like trying to figure out what kind of people are these. Oh, these are trailer park trash motherfuckers.
North Carolina people are generally kind of ew.
Well, Lou's from New York, so I guess it's North Carolina and New York people.
Would still message her.
Even though you two broke up, he's still asking you for this shit?
No, he was still asking me. I told him I have a date with OJ.
He'd ask her if they could meet again. Not as a relationship, but just for sex. How fucking pathetic can you be? Oh my lord! He even messaged her while OJJ was visiting New York and spending some lovey-dovey personal time with Lou. He messaged her while they were together, while they were on a date together.
He knew I was going on a date with OJ, and he was saying, like, oh, you should, like, don't fuck him. Like, we should get back. Like, oh, can I still be your master?
Now, OJJ has never spoken to Tyler. But while OJJ and Lou were together, Tyler would stalk Lou's Snapchats with her and OJJ in them.
Yeah, I know. He was obsessively checking everything she sent while we were in New York, like her story and all that.
Yeah.
Looking at pictures of me. Really weird. Yeah, he was looking at every picture that she posted of me on Snapchat immediately.
Snapchat.
Yeah.
He stalked my Twitter a lot. That's how he found out. He would just look at my Twitter profile. Like, he would watch it a lot. Like, that's why me and OJ, like, messaged something on it. And that's...
Yeah, I stand behind getting the hooker here. I think, Momkey, that probably would have been infinitely healthier. What do you guys think?
How good was the sex?
Yeah. You know what? I have a headcanon that she did way worse things to him, and he is currently paying the blackmail. So she came up with like, he's like, I'm gonna tell him some really lame shit that I played with your nipples, and if you're not a good little piggy, I'm gonna tell him what real weird shit you're into. That's my headcanon.
Like, he DM'd me asking if OJ knew. Like, he kept an eye on my profile. I remember in the middle of us.
I saw his positive response to this on Twitter. Do you think he's getting off to this video?
I don't know.
You know what? I don't even want to talk to Mumkey for free if that's the case. Fuck that shit.
I like something that said, like, I love my boyfriend.
I'm just like, hey, Mumkey, come have a seat over here. Oh, can I? You know what? No, you're good. You're good.
Just sit over there on the other side of the football field.
I'm like, oh, but that was really quick.
On Lou and OJJ's first date, which was on the first week of May 2019, just, like a week or two after Tyler and Lou broke up, Tyler still kept messaging her while they were on their date. Tyler asked
Why
Lou
didn't she block
if
him?
OJJ was more handsome than him, and actually asked Lou not to have sex with OJJ. He wanted her to not fuck this man she was now dating.
Oh, you should, like, don't fuck him.
How fucking pathetic. And this is fucking after she broke up with him. He's so desperate for that pedo pussy. Maybe he just wants to lick the 15-year-old dick print in her puss. Who knows?
Oh, Jesus, man.
Now, also, while Lou and OJJ were on their date, and Tyler was messaging her not to fuck her boyfriend for him, he also
Makes me
asked
think
her
of someone.
if OJJ knew
I'm
about
not going anywhere near
and
that.
him, about their history.
I'm uncomfortable. It takes a lot. I've covered Kira the Wolf, and I'm watching this shit going, God damn.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting flashbacks during this, and I fucking hate it.
You know, I feel that we've come to our end here. It's not that I won't keep watching this, but I feel like the stream has gone as far as it needs to do. What do you guys think?
Can I bring up about the fact of a certain individual, we'll name nameless right now, who kind of blew us off today for a reason that we,
No,
can I say that?
No,
or?
Jesus. I don't think anyone's going to listen to the end here. And
Alright.
I do appreciate the 40 people in the stream. You're all beautiful. Good God. I also appreciate Mr. Meatman, who will likely know that this is fair use, and we tried to give as much critical feedback as we could. And I support this video. Kinda. not that I think you did anything wrong, but god damn, this is fucked up. Holy shit.
Just giving us super chat money.
Yeah. Good goddamn, son. So yeah, I'm gonna hit stop on this. Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's a